Well, good evening, Charisse. Yes, once again, 3 people were shot and 1 died. Those we spoke with say they are absolutely shaken by this and that their day of celebration turned into one of mourning.
One of my friend's grandma got shot right in the middle of the street, and she didn't have anything to do with it.
Students who saw the chaos say it began with a fight.
Once we started running over there, the fight got worse, and someone pulled out a gun and they started shooting. The shots was like, fa, 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 fa.
I just remember hearing the shots and trying to get down and get away from whatever was going on.
This graduate spoke with us as long as we didn't show her face. She says after seeking cover, fear turned to heartache.
We were over there by the white car, and I was trying to figure out where my brother was, and I look over where the crime scene was, and I seen my friend breaking down, and then I seen her body just laying there on the floor, and I didn't know if she was hurt, and then I seen the blood in the back of her head. He was just, crying and just, I told him just look away, look away. I put his head in my shoulder. I didn't want him to break down even more than he already was. He honestly didn't say much, was just crying and being like, oh no, Grandma, and I was like, it's okay, it's okay.
She was innocent. It's not cool.
Graduate Joseph Nabor says he knows the woman's grandson and says he keeps replaying the terrifying scene over and over again.
It was a lot, and especially when you have all of your important family members and stuff like that, it's a lot to take in, because at any moment, any one of them could have got shot. And it could have been, my grandma that was out there in the middle of the street, dead.
As police search for answers, those attending the graduation are doing the same. And they say they are heartbroken it ended this way.
I don't want to remember it for being the day that we experienced this traumatic experience, so I'm trying to remember it as throwing our caps and gowns, and just the caps in the air, and everybody crying of tears of joy and not tears of sadness. So I'm trying to keep that image in my head as long as possible.
And those we spoke with say it was quite a scene. Now the scene is now clear. There is still, though, however, some police tape behind me, just kind of the remnants of all this chaos from this afternoon. Earlier there were people here, many of course holding each other close, hugging one another, and they tell us that at this time they're just thinking about the victims and their families. Reporting live, Jay Cunningham, Eyewitness News.